On the fourth day of Treasurer Joe Hockey's defamation case against Fairfax Media, Sydney Morning Herald Editor-in-Chief Darren Goodsir was called to the witness box to give evidence about his motivations in publishing a series of stories starting on May 5 last year about Mr Hockey's involvement with a Liberal fundraising body called the North Sydney Forum. Mr Goodsir gave evidence that he composed the headline for the major article in that series, Treasurer for Sale. He denied suggestions that he was motivated to publish the stories in an act of spite or revenge because Mr Hockey had demanded an apology and correction to an earlier story published on March 21, and he dismissed as ridiculous suggestions that he wanted to crucify the Treasurer. Mr Hockey was taken to emails he sent to state political reporter Sean Nichols, in which he said of the story, "I want this nailed to the cross in more ways than one." But he said that if he had intended to convey that Mr Hockey should be nailed to the cross, he would have said so. Asked if the headline conveyed that Mr Hockey could be bought, he said, after a series of questions, that he agreed with that proposition, but he was not intending to suggest that Mr Hockey was corrupt, and in fact did not believe that to be the case. The parties are expected to conclude their oral evidence on Thursday, and the trial will then adjourn until Monday morning, when the parties will present their closing submissions to Justice Richard White in the Federal Court.